Good morning, guys. This is Anna with Anna Travels, back with Friday Coffee Talk. If you're new here, I do a Friday Coffee Talk. Usually I talk about travel related items, or sometimes, like today's topic, kind of tech equipment that's related to travel vlogging. But first, coffee. So I'm having another cafe con leche. That's pretty much a staple here in our household. Besides, I want to start doing like my own cold brew and stuff like that, and experimenting with other types of coffee. But for now, cafe con leche is king in our household. My husband's half Cuban, so that's where I picked up the addiction for cafe con leches. And then the mug is a small tea shop down in Greensboro, North Carolina. It's my dad's favorite tea shop. He really loves it there. Especially because these times are rough on small businesses. Go support them if they're in Greensboro. So today's topic is about some of the tech gear that I would like to invest in 2021. And some of it is just helping with workflow, and then some will be like just vlogging gear to help me vlog. So probably the first thing that I'm going to buy in 2021 related to tech gear is a new lens. I have needed kind of a better lens. The lens that's on here is Olympus 14 to 42 millimeter. It's the one that I think there's two kinds. I think the one that's like, regular, and the one that's like kind of zooms in when it's turned off. This is the zoomed in one. And it's cool because it makes my vlogging gear really, really compact. But I wanted a little bit more wide angle because it is, especially like when you're vlogging handheld, it is a little close to my face. And I want, you see a little bit around. And so I was looking at, I did the review, I'll link it in the description, of the Panasonic, 7 to whatever, I forgot what the focal length. But it's a really amazing lens, but it's like this big, and it's like a pound, like it's a solid pound. It really does look goofy on my camera. Because I have the smaller Olympus, the OMD EM5 Mark III. I think if it was the Mark 1, I think it would be a little bit more proportional. But so yeah, and so Laowa came out recently, and I've only seen like 3 reviews on YouTube, because I guess micro four thirds is still kind of a specialty, and then I guess Laowa lenses are a little bit more specialty. But it's like a 10 millimeter, I think they call it like the Laowa 10 millimeter like Dream or something. And I guess like their like ad stick is that it's about the size of 3 Oreos. I'm not sure if it's regular or double stuffed Oreos. But like for me, that's like a perfect lens. It's manual focus, which I haven't dealt with, but everyone was like, it's supposed to be for vloggers too, not just photographers. So I'm like, I might just try it and see how it is, and if I like it, then that's my new lens. Other than that, if that doesn't work, I'll go with the Lumix 8 to 18, I think it is, which I might buy that lens anyways for a zoom lens. Who knows? But yeah, my second purchase that I would like to do, I really do want a drone. I always see like amazing shots from like other YouTube channels, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. But it's like being in Northern Virginia, it's like, where do I really can fly the thing? But I still want to buy, especially if we go to like areas that are drone friendly. I was looking at the DJI Mini 2 because you don't need to do the drone licensing. Well, right now they could always change that, but you don't need to take like the drone class to fly it because it's like under the dimensions from what I heard here. And it looks really cute, and it's portable, and it's small, and that seems to be like what I like, portable and small items. And the price is like, I think the whole entire package with like the extra battery and the wings is like $5.99, of course plus tax. So I think that's really reasonable for a drone. So eventually, and this is probably one of the items on my list that is not as pressing, I have a desktop. Like I actually did math. I forgot what his full YouTube title is. I'll put it in. It's like Matthew Johnson. He's a wedding videographer and photographer on YouTube, and he had these guides how to build a 4K video editing PC. And I actually, like, during like March of COVID, I actually started buying parts before COVID. But then when I had the time during like the lockdown, I actually put it all together. And it's been a beast. Like, I really like this desktop. It's fantastic. But I do need, like, sometimes, like, I was thinking, oh, with Cancun, I'm taking my laptop that my mother got me, like, years, like, I think it's been like 5 years, but it hates, like, I can't edit on it. When my PC, like, when I didn't put it together, so, and I didn't know how to fix it, so I sent it to off the repair shop. My laptop cannot handle the footage. Like, it just can't handle anything. It, like, goes goes really super cranky. So I wanted, and also it's like I didn't realize my mom, like, at the time I needed bigger because it was the only computer I had, but it doesn't actually fit in my Brevet book bag. And plus, like, when I go on to trips in the future, I really just need the laptop to, like, transfer files. And if I do need to edit, like, when I'm on the road, because, like, my style of travel vlogging, I'm not a full-time travel vlogger. I usually go on trips, I come home, and then I edit when I'm home. But if there was, like, especially, like, I was thinking for maybe our Japan trip, I'm gonna be gone for 3 weeks. So, you know, I could probably sit down in our hotel room and edit a few videos while we're on the road. So I want something that's capable of doing that. And so that purchase will probably be closer to, if we get to go to Japan, probably closer to the Japan trip. And lastly on my list is NAS storage unit, or storage, whatever they call it. I'm still, like, really, really, like, trying to figure out, like, the whole thing. I kind of understand the premise, but, you know, like, I was listening to, like, one YouTuber, they lost all their files because they just kept them on the, like, on this, or I don't know. Actually, I don't know how they lost, like, I don't know if they just still had an SD card. But, like, I hear those horror stories on YouTube about, you know, like, losing files, and I actually had a heart attack the other day. Now, mind you, I have 2 discs that have our honeymoon files because I was watching, is his name LeBlanc? Tyler LeBlanc? I watch his YouTube channels, like, every now and then. He was talking about, like how he does his storage of his files. And, you know, like, he has a huge thing. Like, for me, I don't need like a 16 bay, whatever, like, craziness. But I was thinking, you know, even though I'm not, like, a cool YouTuber, these are still memories and I want to be able to secure them. So I want to invest in a NAS so that there's some redundancy in the files. And also I really want to, like, reorganize. I didn't really, like, I just put stuff on these drives, but once I get the net, like, I'll probably organize them. So, like, because I was gonna do some of these YouTube shorts and I couldn't find, like, I'm like, what file is that? I could, if it was better organized, I could just be like click 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 and then edit a short video for the YouTube shorts, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so that's, like, my short little list of things that I want to, tech gear related, that I want to try and invest in 2021. We'll see how that goes, but I mean, I think that these are actually good investments, you know, like, as a travel blogger or just videoing and creating memories and just having fun. So anyways, guys, like and subscribe. Tell me what's on your 2021 list of tech gear to invest in.